What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is weekly rotation time, and we've got some variety. We've got some newer stuff to the collection, an absolute timeless designer classic for the cooler weather, autumn in a bottle, as I've always liked to call it. A lot of others touted that way as well. Got a couple of clones, a couple of niche, a couple of designers, a couple of this, a couple of that. Some good stuff nonetheless. So, it's time to dive into week number 313 of the weekly rotation. Stay tuned. Starting off on Sunday, we got a couple of cheapies. We got a clone of God of Fire, really good. Fruit Bomb of Mango, Sceptre Malachite, Spectra Malachite, Tomato from Maison Alhambra. Juicy, fruity, a little spicy, tropical. I mean, like it's a tropical fruit bomb is basically what you can consider it. Really good performer. Smells absolutely fantastic. It's affordable. I don't know what more you could want from this one. We've done an individual review on it. We've done a battle video on it. We've had it in a this or that video. Between this and Vulcan Fu. Tomato, pick your poison. They're both fantastic. I do have both of them. I do wear both of them. Hence, this one in the rotation. Yeah, I was just in the mood for it. One of those fragrances. I've got several God of Fire clones without having an actual God of Fire. I've had a decant. I have a decant around here somewhere of it. And, not something I feel I have to have, but a couple of good clones, I'm good to go. And this one, pretty good clone. During the day, Spectrum Malachite. And then when I got out the shower, nothing I could ever really wholeheartedly recommend unless you just like getting cheap Nautica fragrances. Nautica Pure Blue. I'm wearing this one out the shower a lot. I just kind of leave it on the desk and spray it whenever. It smells like a shower gel scent. It smells like a cheaper version of Chrome in many ways, like it belongs in the Zaharoff Chrome line. Has that metallic, aquatic, blue shower gel kind of smell to it. It just works. It's cheap. It barely performs, worth a damn. It's like a 3-4 hour fragrance. It's perfect. Fresh out the shower. It's what I've traditionally used Nautica fragrances for. Most of them, anyways, are weak performers. And this smells really good, but nothing special here. Very redundant to so many other cheap aquatic fragrances, basically. But it is nice as a little quick refresher out the shower. It's Nautica Pure Blue. Moving into Monday, I've talked about its clones a lot. So I was like, what the hell? Let's wear actual Pacific Chill for a change. I haven't wore this in so long. I wear clones and inspirations of it all the time. You can see I got RJC. So I did buy it from the Louis Vuitton in Tampa when I went to the Royal Rumble back in 2024. I was there with the Fragrance Apprentice, the Final Preacher, George Atkinson, and then the Nigerian Giant Omas, also known as the Giant Connoisseur. So, memento from that trip. Fruity, citrusy, green, watery, aquatic, musky. It's my favorite Louis Vuitton fragrance. I enjoy tons of clones of it. I actually have it's the only Louis Vuitton fragrance I actually was willing to shell out the money for. So I actually quite enjoy it. Is it a must buy? No, the clones are pretty good. But, this was the one that if I was ever going to buy one from Louis Vuitton, this is my favorite. I really love the way this one smells. So during the day, for the first time in a long time, Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill, and then we got out the shower. Let's pull out the real bottle and sub in a knockoff bottle. Lucianno Coastal Breeze. My first Pacific Chill clone. And probably one of the closest representations to this profile as far as scent development and accuracy, but quality, far and wide, night and day difference. It's like a 5 or 6 hour fragrance in performance. This is one I like to wear to the gym. When I do wear something to the gym, this is one of the first fragrances that comes to mind. It's much more citrusy than it is fruity, though. I get less of the apricot, more of the citrus. Still green, watery, aquatic, musky, all the good things. It smells pretty much like a cheap version of this, which is exactly what it is. So, a little 1-2 punch of Pacific Chill DNA on this particular day is Lucianno Coastal Breeze out the shower. Moving into Tuesday. This is newest one from Aramis. It's nothing special, but it's solid. It's a decent fragrance. Dwayne Wade is the face of this one. It's Aramis Intuition. PR free bottle special. They've been making their rounds. That's how I got it. It was sent to me. It was emailed to fill out a form if you want it. Shit, what the hell? Why not? And it's decent. It's nothing special. I would wait for this one to get cheap. Don't buy this one at retail. This one will get cheaper. It's modern aromatic fougere blue fragrance, you know. A little bit of spice and smoke and soft sweetness. It's aromatic. It's clean. A little bit of woods to it. It's good. It's not great. It's not special, but it's a good fragrance. Good performer, too. Above average performer in longevity. Decent projection. Decent sillage, you know. I would say slightly above average across the board in performance as a whole. Just smells nice. Pretty masculine, modern man kind of fragrance. Doesn't really have loads of sweetness or over-the-top Ambroxan and Isui super smell. I mean, a little bit of Ambroxan in here, I'm sure, but it's a solid fragrance. I don't mind wearing it. I wasn't necessarily in the mood for it. It caught my eye. I said, sure, with hell, why not? You know? And, yeah. So that's what I decided to go with. Literally nothing special. But if this one gets sub $40 price point, I think it's a pretty solid fragrance in that price point. The newest one from Aramis Intuition. I'm telling you, it's a solid fragrance. It's just not a must-have or a special fragrance or anything. And speaking of something that fits that category, out the shower, Kenneth Cold Blue. Another gym bag special. Smells kind of like Versace Mano Fresh. This is very linear. It's the same from start to finish. You get a few hours of a synthetic orange and C notes accord. Musky aquatic orange. And it doesn't smell like afternoon swim, because that's kind of what you would think afternoon swim is. This smells like kind of an orange take on Versace Mano Fresh. I've always loved the way this smells. I actually quite enjoy Kenneth Cold Blue. I'm a fan. One of my favorite Kenneth Cole fragrances. It's one that I like having in the collection. Once in a while, I get in the mood for it, whether it's to go to the gym or spray it out the shower. But this is one of my favorites for the gym. We actually got two of my favorites for the gym, which I hardly wear fragrances to the gym anymore these days. But when I do, Coastal Breeze and this are kind of the top two besides First Instinct Blue from Abercrombie. That's always been my favorite. But out the shower, it's a great refresher. Smells good. Super synthetic, cheap synthetic smell, but I mean, out in the air, it smells nice. Out the shower, Kenneth Cold Blue. Moving into Wednesday, long discontinued, autumn season in a bottle. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Paco Rabanne 1 million Prive. Discontinued for a while now. A couple of years. I'll get this to focus. There we go. I have this 50 ml. I hardly ever wear it. It's very sparing that I wear it. I only wear it in, you know, mild to cool autumn season weather. It's ambery, a lot of cinnamon spice, a little bit of tobacco here. That's beautiful too. God, it's really good. It's arguably the best one they've ever done. There's people that would agree with me that it's the best 1 million ever. At minimum, I think it's fair to say top 3. I think is where we could put this one. Because some people would say Lucky, some people are going the original, some people love their 1 million Elixir, 1 million Parfum, my favorite, you know, so I get it. Everybody's got a favorite, but I think it's a safe argument, safe bet to say most people wouldn't argue over this being top 3. Of course, there's going to be some that don't like it, I get it, but I think it's fantastic. I think a great replacement for it is Milano Prive from Pandora Scents. I had somebody in the comments for my Scent of the Day video, of course, argue with me that it smells nothing like it. I just think people just type shit just to see what kind of reaction they're going to get, because there's no way that's a real thought. So I don't know how you can smell Milano Prive, smell this, and not say, ooh, that's pretty damn close. You $21, $22, just get that instead of spending $150, $200 on eBay for this. So I really think I'm to the point to where I think it's just... people are bored. People are miserable during the holidays that don't have things to be happy about. And like, hey, we're going to irritate content creators on the internet. Because during the holidays is when it ramps up. I block a lot. Like during the holidays is when I block the most people for saying really stupid shit. It's every day I'm blocking handfuls of people lately. The misery comes out of people during the holidays. If you're not happy, successful, productive, achieving goals, or just whatever. Need Jesus in your life, whatever the case is, there's some miserable, insufferable fucks out there, and they want to take it out on people on the internet. That is what the internet has become over the years. So, hey. Sure. I think it smells very much like Milano Prive, but yeah, like these random thoughts that I read. Well, not necessarily that guy, just elaborating further. Like, I read some wild shit every day that you guys won't see because I get that shit up out of here off the channel, you know? But if you have this, you know how good this is. If you have Milano Prive, you're in good shape. You don't have to have this, but ultimately, the original's going to top that, right? Come on. Beautiful fragrance. Perfect for this season. 1 million Prive. This is goated stuff right here, man. Great designer. Then when I got out of the shower, it was time for a shave. Old Faithful. We've got the shave set of Caribbean Island, which is a Virgin Island water clone. As you can see, that juice level is getting very, very low. The shave soap is in the bathroom, and then I always pair that with some sprays of Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. We're approaching halfway. We're getting there because the top of the glass, the base of the glass is right there. So we're not quite halfway. We're like 40%. I love this stuff. This is in the Ministry of Gourmand line for a reason, because it does smell like candy. It's sugary, it's caramel and vanilla, it's sugared citruses and coconut. It's a fun fragrance. Nothing serious. Nothing I would really want to wear in super high heat because it's so sugary sweet. It might be a little cloying, you know. But it layers well with stuff that smells like Virgin Island water because there's really nothing specific to compare it to outside of Virgin Island water. But even then, it's really not Virgin Island water. But that's like the closest thing I could tie it to anyways. Oh, boy, when you mix them together. And I'm not a layering guy. I don't like to layer. I think it's just overkill and just pick a fragrance and roll with it. But when it comes to the shave set and then throwing this on, oh, magnifique. Right? Out the shower, Old Faithful, Coconut Lagoon. Moving into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and to start next rotation, Sunday, I'm currently wearing it as well. New from Zaharoff, Seraphim Khus, George's first vetiver fragrance. So I do have a full review out on the channel. We did do a launch surprise pre-sale live stream on Friday. Review came out Saturday. Today, Sunday. It's a weekend pre-sale. For those of you that are just now hearing about this, you have till tomorrow if you want to get on that pre-sale. He did more than usual, in his words, as a thank you for the massive support of the Zed Created Project. He discounted these heavier than usual. Normally he would do $10 off, plus you can do the 10% off. Stack it with my link to get 10% on top of that for pre-sales. But he did $20 off of the 60, $20 off of the 120. Plus you can save 10%. You can literally, retails $155 on this Monday. You can get it for $120, $150 right now when you use my link. You can get the 4 ounce for $157.50 when it's going to be $195 on Monday. Samples will be available on Monday if you don't want to blind buy it. Totally get it. Samples will be available Monday. Product starts shipping on Monday. It's a weekend pre-sale. It's a short pre-sale. But that's what it is. If you want to hear more details on beyond the summary you're about to get on this, there is a full review video. But just eternal longevity. The longevity is ridiculous. Your projection is going to depend on how many times you want to spray it, really. I've done 5 to 6 every time. 4 is the least I've done. 6 is the most I've done. It's plenty. I don't get serious nose fatigue from it. The sillage is really good on this one. It's a peppered, melted candle wax kind of creaminess, waxy, creamy, peppered, earthy, smoky from black truffle and vetiver, Madagascan vetiver. And then deep dry down. A little bit the vanilla that's used in Ibere is, I believe, it's the same vanilla oil. You get a little bit of that balancing with some sandalwood and some amber. But it's a very warm, cozy, refined, and classy vetiver. That's not challenging in any way. Like it's earth tones, but there's a cleanliness and a handsome nature to the profile. Like this is... A lot of people are going to really dig this. You'll see. Just any of you that don't have it, aren't planning on getting it, want to see what others say just wait if you don't want to jump on the pre-sale or get yourself a sample, whatever, and you'll see people praising it. It's going to be, it's good. It's really good. People are going to love this one. Vetiver fragrance lovers are going to enjoy this fragrance. It's in the vein of something you would expect Guerlain to do, or maybe the way Tom Ford does vetiver. That's kind of the synopsis. Well, not synopsis, kind of the what's the word I'm looking for? Not resolution. It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know, but that's what me and George kind of came up with. Like, if we had to compare it to a style, think the way Guerlain likes to do those handsome, somewhat classy vetiver style masculine fragrances, and the way Tom Ford does it, that classy and masculine, you know, gentlemanly type of stuff, you know. Pairs well with a nice Oxford suit and tie, cardigans, like that kind of vetiver, right? So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it'll start next week's rotation too, 4 days in a row. Zaharoff signature Seraphim Khus. Well, that was this week's rotation. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. I'll have links down below for everything if you want to check anything out. And hope you had a great Sunday. We just got back. We've been out and about. Went to church, went to Marshall's, went to eat Texas Roadhouse. I didn't have time to do the content this morning, so it's an afternoon weekly rotation video for you guys. So temperature's dropping out there. It's going to be in the 30s in a little while. We got a cool front rolling through, so 'tis the season. It's a good time, right? So thank you guys for checking out the video. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave, and we'll see you in the next one.